Okie dokie. All right, as our friends come in and hop on, say hi, let me know you're here. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Just found us, I'm gonna share us out. Hi, the Crafty Heifer, welcome. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great Friday. All right, and I'm gonna share us to my two groups. Hi, Tina, how are you? I hope you're having a great Friday. Tagging us, sharing us, doing all the things, all of the housekeeping things. Hi, Jess. There's my duo partner for July. I'm super excited. Hi, Albert. How are you? Welcome. Sharing, tagging, posting, all of the things. Hi, Ramona. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay, guys. Everyone knows it's backwards now since my Facebook app updated. It's all broken. It's broken. Hi, Vicky. Hi, my friend Christy. How are you? I hope everyone's having a good Friday. I'm excited too, Jess. We'll have to get together and decide what we want to work on. Oh, Tina, boo. Well, hopefully you have an amazing weekend. Yeah, Jess, we'll have to decide what we want to do in July. If we want to do some same things or opposite things. Hi, Stephanie, welcome. How's everyone doing? Hi, Priscilla. There's my Christmas ornament partner. Y'all, someone told me to get super glue off my glass table to put some alcohol on it and then use a razor to scrape it, and I did that and it scraped the glass. There must have been something scratchy there. And I was going back and forth not paying attention. I got two big scratches there, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just my craft desk, and I don't mind if it gets all scratchily. Hi, Beth, welcome. Yeah, put your thinking cap on, and we'll see what we could do. We'll see what we could do. All right, you guys. First off, I want to thank Shelby. I know, Christy. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. This was that recycled piece of glass from our old table that we threw out. I want to say big thank you. Hi, Michelle, to Shelby for inviting me to pinch hit. I know a couple of the regulars are out. Sam is moving, and Teresa, I think, was under the weather and or doing something with her daughter. Hi, Gloria, welcome. So Michelle, my friend Michelle, and I are pinch hitting for the Friday regulars. So thank you to Shelby and all the Friday Fabulous crew for reaching out and opening up a guest spot for us. Hi, Jenna, how are you? And then thank you to all of you for being here, participating, watching, commenting, all the things. So you're coming over from my friend Carly, Crafting and Chaos with Carly. She was making a cute little witchy poo. And you guys, oh my gosh, that hat. Hi, Nikki. That stoned pink hat. Oh my gosh. So stinking pretty. I loved it so much. Carly is the stone queen. I'm going to do a little bit of stoning, but Carly is the queen. I don't know how late. 5 o'clock. Oh my gosh. Michelle, you probably get up really early with your kiddos. I don't. I got up early today, though. For me, I got up at 8:30 or 8:15. That's very early for me. I went to bed early last night, though. All right, so thank you to Shelby. Thank you to Friday Fabulous Fakers. There's Sam. Sam checked in on me. She wanted to make sure that I didn't fall asleep when I was socializing with the neighbors at the pool. Drinking cocktails? No, I wasn't drinking cocktails. Not in the middle of the day. This evening I will, though. Sam checked on me. She's like, you awake, girl? You awake? Yes, I'm awake. All right, so I'm going to get started. You guys, this is your opportunity to ask me any questions that may be burning on your brain. If there's something that I can answer for you or direct you in a direction, I'd be more than happy to. So throw your questions out. I'm going to be looking down, but I'll try to remember to keep looking up. So if I miss 7:30, but you haven't sat down. I know you keep very busy, Michelle. You keep super busy. If I miss your comment, bump it or mention it again. And if I completely miss it, just feel free to reach out in a private message, okay? And as always, if you're watching on the replay, leave a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here and I can say hi or answer your questions. And if you see anything I make you're interested in, send me a private message. It's either available or I can most likely make you one. All right, we are gonna do 3 small projects, similar but different. And since my friend Michelle is here, I mentioned to her yesterday, I got these last week from her and I couldn't wait to give them a try. You guys, y'all, look at this little ice cream cone. It's teeny weeny. I love it so much. Not sure if that was her size or that's the size I asked her to make for me. It's 3 inches, you guys. You guys know I like small things. 5 o'clock somewhere, right, Sam? I mean, that's the motto I live by. I drink water because I knew I had to work this afternoon and I didn't want to be cuckoo, but normally my drink of choice is a painkiller. That's pineapple and or coconut rum, pina colada mixer, pineapple juice. Sometimes I put toasted coconut on top or a wedge of real pineapple. Yeah, yum. But look, it's a cutter and the embosser, so we're gonna use that. Here's another one. This is probably like 4 inches I got from Michelle. It's a triple scoop ice cream cone, but it's still tiny. And then I got her regular separate one, the cone and a scoop and a scoop, like that. So we're gonna use all 3. We're gonna do 3 mini projects, all patriotic, but spun 3 different ways. Because y'all know my kitchen table, tiered tray and all that is watermelon right now. And at the end of June, I'm gonna take watermelon down and I'm gonna do it all patriotic, bring my little patriotic gnomes out and add some things that I've made. Leave that for July, and at the end of July, I'll take patriotic down. And for August, I'll put my watermelon back up to finish summer out. And then we'll move on to fall, and then right into Christmas. Oh my God, you guys, it's gonna be here before we know it. So I was at Michael's the other day, right, Sam? Yeah, yum for the painkiller, right? I think that's what you're saying, yum too. Yeah, that is my drink of choice. Love it so much. And I have fixins for it all the time in my pantry for any given occasion when I feel like I need a painkiller. Hi, Tina, how are you? Welcome. All right, guys, so I was in Michael's last week and I found this size styrofoam discs and one even smaller size. And I grabbed them because I always get the ones from Dollar Tree and they're a little bit bigger size. And I just loved this smaller little size. So this came in a 2-pack or 4-pack. I can't remember. I want to say a 4-pack. It is delicious, Christy. You need to come over. I'll make a picture. We'll go to the pool, and we'll drink painkillers. And then we'll come home and fake bake. Wouldn't that be something? Oh my gosh. Our projects would be cuckoo. But I love this little size. I need to get going and make some. It's about 4 inches, guys. So it's definitely smaller than the Dollar Tree ones. The Dollar Tree ones, I want to say, are like 6 inches. So I decoupaged this piece of patterned paper from Doodlebug Designs onto the top. You could see the shine. It's decoupaged on with glossy Mod Podge. Then on the back, I hot glued a piece of white glitter foam. Yes, hop in the car. You'll be here in like 18 hours if you start now. Don't stop at any stoplights, just keep going. And then on the edges, I was going to cover the edges with some of my Patriotic mix, but these are thicker than the others, and I felt like it would take so much of the mix to cover the edge. I said, I'll just use that mix on my embellishments on the top. So I covered the edge with some of the chunky yarn. Cookies, hot out of the oven. Me, Michelle, me. Hi, Holly, welcome. Hi, Marianne, welcome. Hi, guys, welcome. All right, so we've got the little styrofoam disc, decoupaged a piece of, you could hot glue the, if you're doing pattern paper, but I decoupaged it and I like the glossy look. It gives it more of a popsicle look. It's gone cloudy and it's sprinkled when I got home from the pool, so I'm not getting the usual sun glare. You can see it a little though. It gives it more of like a lollipop look with that little gloss on. Yarn on the sides, white glitter foam on the back. Okay, that's all I did ahead because that's easy peasy. Now I have a wooden dowel and I have a little paper straw for my stash. I'm going to find where my center is because I want all those hearts facing the right direction and in the center. Michelle, you need to just come on. You need to come on. We all would love to visit with you. Just tell your husband you need a mental health break and come on. And Crafty Mama Bear, Andrea only lives less than an hour and a half from me. The three of us can meet up, have lunch or something. I should have paid attention when I was hot gluing the yarn on. I glued them together so tight, I'm having to like pull two pieces apart a little to make an opening for my straw. No worries though, no worries. All right, and I'm gonna take my pokey tool, poke a hole in there for the, to slip the dowel in. Leave that poked in there so I don't lose my spot. All right, so I'm gonna put some 50s and raining. Ew, Sam, stop. Ooh, well, it's cloudy and raining now, but that's, I like to go to the pool in the morning because it's quiet. When I got there, I was the only one there. It was nice and peaceful and quiet. In the afternoon, the kids come. Well, now that it's summer vacation, I guess they could come at any time. But a lot of times the kids are in summer programs earlier in the day. And then they all, hi Alyssa. Carowinds actually, ma'am, is right on the border of North Carolina, South Carolina, just south of Charlotte. And Charlotte's 5.5 hours from us. So I would say 5.5 to 6 hours. It's way inland west. Hi, Cece. How are you? All right, so the wooden dowel is in our lollipop. Now I'm going to add some hot glue carefully because I don't want it showing. A little bit of hot glue right around where I put that dowel. And you guys have seen all of us do this a million times. I'm gonna twist it in there, spread that hot glue around, and not to worry, we're gonna add a bow there and that'll cover any gloopy hot glue. Yeah, we've gone to Carowinds one time. My brother-in-law lives in South Charlotte. Oh, Jenna lives near Carowinds, yeah. Yeah, I think her and I talked one time and she said, oh, I'd love to come and see you, but even though we're both in North Carolina, it's far away. Yeah, North Carolina is a narrow state, but it's very wide. It's very wide. It's from the coast to the ocean coast where I live to the mountain coast way west. It's probably an 8-hour drive. 30 minutes. Yes, you probably live very close to my brother-in-law, Jenna, because he's about 30 minutes from Carolyn's, depending which way you're coming from. Okay, so I just trimmed the end off. Okay, you have that. There is Shelby. Hi, Shelby. Welcome, and I thanked you for the kind invite to fill in and guest design. Thank you so much. We're doing Patriotic 3 little projects using Crafty Ma'am Michelle's ice cream cone cutters done 3 different ways. So this is how far we got so far. It's a mini styrofoam round I got from Michael's, and decoupaged pattern paper on the front, glitter foam sheet on the back, and yarn on the ends. Yarn on the ends. Yes, Michelle. You're welcome anytime. I told you I have a guest room, and you're welcome all the time. This is these are called bubblegum, guys, but they look red. When I put them up against this pattern paper, they look red. So we're gonna stone. Like when I pour them in the tray, they kind of look bubblegum. It's one of those reds that could go either way. It could be bubblegum or it could be light red. Oh, my pleasure, Shelby, my absolute pleasure. All right, we are going to put glue lightly all around the edge. And then I'll take my glue brush and kind of smooth it out a little so there aren't any big, huge globs. Smooth it out a little. I say this all the time. The rhinestone and gem industry should be paying Carly commissions, because I feel like she almost single-handedly turned us all on to, hi! You caught me live today. How do you pronounce your name? Eldia? Eldia? Pinkish red color. Yes, right, Albert. Was I even close or was I far off? Get away from your kids, Michelle. You just need to tell your husband that you need a mini mental health vacation and that you're going to visit some of your crafty friends in North Carolina. You could go and spend a little time with Jenna, and then go and spend a little time with Andrea, and then come and spend a little time with me. Or we all could just meet somewhere for a long weekend at a hotel or a resort somewhere. Look how pretty, you guys. Sparkly and so pretty. Lydia. Is that how you say it? Am I close? I apologize. I'm probably butchering it. Thank you, Miss Shelby. Thank you. I watched you this morning. You know, I never can watch you live because we're opposite. I'm a night owl. I stay up late and I wake up late, and you're a morning person. You wake up early and you go to bed early. But I watch you every morning when I'm having my coffee and breakfast. So I so enjoyed watching you this morning putting the little baldy Santa in his jammies together. So stinking cute. Love his little reindeer slippers. That hair and beard is amazing. I love the little size of this disc, guys. I'm so used to using the bigger ones from the Dollar Tree. I never think to look at the styrofoam other places because, frankly, guys, I guess I'm probably just a penny pincher, and I only buy my styrofoam from the Dollar Tree because it's cheap. But I ran into Michael's last week for something. They sent me 2 $5 vouchers for my rewards. And you know that money was burning a hole in my pocket. I wasn't going to leave 10 free dollars on the table. Oh, I got it. Okay. Elidia. That's so pretty. I love that. That's so pretty. Gorgeous name. Thanks for joining and watching. Appreciate it. Look how quick this goes too, guys. With the smaller size. Christy, look how quick this is going. It goes super quick. Super duper quick. Yeah, so like I said, my little tiered tray situation on my table is all the watermelon right now. Many of you were with me the past couple weeks when I was making all my cute watermelon things to add to my tiered tray. It looks so adorable. I love it so much. It just makes me smile when I walk past my dining table and see it all. All of my, are you guys like that too? I'm sure you are. When you make something, are you like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe I learned how to do that and I made it. And I just love it so much. And my husband gets mad at me because I want to keep everything. He's like, Debbie, sell it. Yes, Christy, yeah. This little size, have you seen this little size of styrofoam at Michael's? I'm sure they have them elsewhere. Actually, you guys know, I didn't get it at Michael's. When I went to Michael's, I just got crystals to use my $10. This is from Hobby Lobby. My Hobby Lobby, I don't know if yours all too, recently just upped their game. They moved the styrofoam used to be way in the back corner, like an afterthought. And they just, it must be because all of us are fake baking now, y'all. They gave it its own aisle, like right alongside where the t-shirts and the hats are. It has its own big styrofoam aisle, and that's where I got this size styrofoam rounds. I was mistaken, guys, because I went to both stores on the same day. And I just had a temporary mental lapse there for a second. So this size styrofoam round I got from Hobby Lobby. That's not to say that Michael's doesn't have them. They could very well have them. All right, now I'm just kind of wiggling. I didn't have room to put a whole nother rhinestone in. So I'm wiggling the most recent ones I put down over to fill in the gap. Oh my gosh, you guys, so pretty. So pretty. Always look at my first creation to now. Yes, me too, Priscilla. Bunch of small ones like that from Amazon. Oh, the smooth kind. Nice. Elidia, me too. Me too. Okay, so I'm going to keep these handy in case we decide to do them on something else again. Okay. All right, so guys, I went ahead and pre-did this, but if we have enough time, hi AAA, how are you? Thank you, Lydia. If we have enough time at the end, because I forgot I have an hour and a half. I thought I only had an hour until Carly mentioned that Ginger's on at 3:30 after me. I'm like, oh, I have an hour and a half. Because typically when we do these things, it's typically an hour. So I prepped some stuff ahead, but if we have time at the end, I'll pull my stamps out and show you, because a lot of you have been asking for me to show, and a lot of you, Christy and I are gonna get on this. A lot of you have been asking for us to figure out how to show how to stamp on foam clay. So Christy and I were talking about this little. We think we have to like roll some out and let it dry and then try stamping on it. And I'm even gonna try to use my dies on it. But ahead of time, I went ahead with the Sweet Borders die set from my shop. It has a stamp. If you don't have a die cutting machine, you could stamp these different images and then just use scissors to cut them out. I used this top one, that shape, but I used the die to just put it over some cardstock, some white cardstock, cranked it through my die cutting machine and cut it out. And then I took this stamp set from my shop, Summer Vibes. Christy, you just got this, so you should have this. And it has some cute patriotic sentiments in there. Land that I love, God bless America, let freedom ring, among other things. Summer vibes, treat yourself, toes in the sand, drink in my hand, soak up the sun, hello sunshine. Sam, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. See, that's my motto. Beach bums, stay cool, and some of my best memories are made in flip-flops. So I went ahead and took the God bless America sentiment after I die cut my shape out of the cardstock and stamped it on with some black ink and an acrylic black. Hi, Marianne. Marianne's got a lot of my stamps. So, Marianne, have you tried stamping on foam clay yet? That's the next thing I want to. Maybe next week, maybe next week on my Thursday live sale Crafting Down South, I'll try to do a project with stamping on clay. Oh, Jenna, great. Yeah, several people have asked me, so I think that's the thing to do. Then I just fussy cut out of some glitter foam sheet the same shape. What I did is I just layered my die cut one over the glitter foam sheet and fussy cut it out with scissors. You could use the die in a die cutting machine. It will cut through glitter foam sheet, but I wanted it to be larger. I wanted it to act as a border like that. So I just laid the one I die cut over the foam sheet and then cut it all around the edges a little bit larger, okay? All right, so I made a bow just using some red satin ribbon, some navy denim ribbon, and some tinsel from my stash. I'm gonna add this to where like I said, it won't matter if a little bit of that hot glue shows because we're gonna cover it with a bow. I'm gonna hot glue a bow up in there. How am I doing on time, guys? Am I okay? Keep me straight. Like I said, I totally forgot that I had an hour and a half today. So I probably didn't need to prep ahead as much as I did, but then again, y'all know how to cut a circle. I just put the pattern paper, pattern side down, put my styrofoam disc on the back of it, trace it with the circle, and cut it out with scissors. All right, look at how cute that is. Just like that, guys. You wouldn't have to do anything else to it. Hi, my friend Lydia. Hi, Vay. Welcome. Hi, Darlene. Hi, guys. Welcome. Okay. So while we're waiting for the hot glue to do its thing there, I keep going back and forth. We're going to come over here. Here's that little 3-inch. Shelby, I can't even stand it. It's 4 weeks away. Y'all, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold on. You guys know that I'm a sponsor. Paper Sweeties is a sponsor, and I'm putting together 100 goodie bags for all the in-person. Shelby, get your sunglasses, all y'all. I put together a custom glitter and sprinkle mix, and I'm gonna include it in my goodie bags that I'm donating. Wait, let me get a spoon so you guys can see this. This is the Girls Gone Wild glitter and sprinkle mix. Y'all, look. Oh, look. Look at there's pink and gold and turquoise, baby pink and hot pink. Look, y'all, everyone that's in person is going to get a goodie bag from Paper Sweeties with all kinds of goodies in it. Stamps and sequins and things, and everyone's gonna go home with some of this Girls Gone Wild sprinkle, and it has glitter and sprinkles in there, guys, so I don't even know what to call it. Do you love that? Do you love that so much? I love it so much. I can hardly stand it. All my clothes are ready. My husband rented the car. We're driving. It is amazing, isn't it, AAA? I know, Shelby, right? Yeah. I had so much fun. I kept adding. It was like the kitchen sink. I just kept adding and adding and adding and dumping and adding and adding. And I'm like, I have to make 100 packets. I need more. I kept adding. All right. Let's get back to business. Here's our little ice cream cone. And I decided I was going to add some diamond dust to the top of this little cutie pie. This is the cutest little 3-inch. So much yumminess, right, Lydia? Can hardly stand it. Can hardly stand it. I'm calling it Girls Gone Wild. Girls Gone Wild. Oh, Priscilla, you are very welcome, and you are amazing. You are amazing. That's what I'm so looking forward to, y'all. Meeting. I'm going to so fangirl. I will probably cry. I'm just warning y'all. I will probably cry because it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal for me to be meeting in person all of these amazing creators that I watch every day. It's a big deal for me. All right, let me get a piece of parchment. Michelle, if you were parchment in my craft room, where would you be? Michelle. She answers for me all the time. All right. I'm going to do all of the ice cream cones just a little bit different. So, oh, I took my spoon. That's the spoon I needed. So this one we're going to do with some diamond dust because you guys know I would drink this stuff if it wouldn't kill me. I love diamond dust so much. Love the name, Girls Gone Wild, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's a little something in there that wasn't supposed to be in there. All right. Look at how sparkly and fun that is, guys. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. And Raymond, I mean, he's just one of us. He's just one of us. He's just one of the girls. He's one of us. He's one of our besties. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Leanne is another one. She's so talented. I love all her creations. She is just very, very talented. All right, let's go ahead with our super glue. I know, you guys. I'm going to bring a lookbook. I'm going to be taking pictures with everyone, and I'm going to create, because you guys know originally my background is paper crafting and scrapbooking. So I have to create a little lookbook. All right, so I'm just adding this little baby ice cream cone to the top of our pop. And then I used a mold to make a little cherry. It's freaking me out, Albert, because it's doing the same thing it did the other night. It's showing me that people are joining and joining and joining and joining, and they are already in here. I don't know what Facebook is doing, y'all. I just don't know. Facebook is just cray-cray lately. But we can't complain. It's a free platform. It allows us to all socialize with each other free. So I guess we can't complain. Oh, I wish Maricela was here. After you add the super glue onto anything, you have to hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Thank you, Andrea. For like 5 to 8 seconds. You want to hold it. And I've got everyone saying that in their heads now. So cute. All right. And then from my stash, I grabbed one of these little ribbon flowers, and in the middle, it has little aqua pearls and a rhinestone. Right in the center, I'm gonna add that onto the side of our ice cream cone just for a little bling. And I'm gonna use 2 glues because we're adding fabric to dried foam clay. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of super glue, and right in the middle, I'm gonna put a little drop of hot glue. Try to. Strings. And then we'll add it right in the corner for a little ice cream cone. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Right, Jess? Yeah, Albert, yep, they must be. Look at how cute, guys. Sparkly and fun. All right, let's not forget about our little tag with our sentiment on it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tiny bit of, because it's on, I had to think for a second if I wanted to use the hot glue. I'm going to take a tiny bit of hot glue right up at the very edge of my cardstock, and I'm going to attach it to the very edge of my glitter foam sheet. Not leaving a border, just attaching it. And I'll hold it up in a second. I want to make sure I get it right where it needs to be. All right. So I have a border on 3 sides, but not on that. Because now I'm going to come in with my hole punch and punch a hole in that space before the G. Punch a hole, because we need a hole there so we can thread something through to tie it on, okay? Then I was thinking I was maybe going to tie it onto the tinsel, but I don't want to ruin any of that tinsel, because when you pull it tight, some of it might come off. It's a little fragile. So I just got some of my white twine. I'm going to just take a little piece of it and we'll cut it off. I'm going to thread it through the little hole we just punched. You guys following me? Thank you, Priscilla. I think my comments have stopped on my phone, guys. But they're coming in on my laptop. I don't know. Which way did Wendy tell me to swipe to get the comments back? There's Raymond. We were just talking about you, son. We were talking about Fake Bakers Gone Wild. I made up a custom glitter and sprinkle mix to put in my goodie bags that will be given out at the event. And then I grabbed a jingle bell for my stash, guys. I'm going to thread 2 of them through that twine, and then I'll tie a bow and we'll hot glue it onto our bow. You guys following me? I think you can do this. I think you can do this. It's very easy. All right, you hear it jingling? So cute. Jingle bells aren't just for Christmas, y'all. If they're red, why wouldn't you use them for 4th of July, right? Eating some food. Before you start painting again, what are you painting? What are you painting? Are you at work painting or are you at home painting? And are you painting your house or are you painting crafts? Okay, tied the little bow. And I'm just pulling the tails to make sure it's the size I want it. And then I'm gonna tie the knot again so it doesn't come undone. Hi, Hazel. just showed me both Tinas have joined. I'm pretty sure they were here the whole time. Pretty sure. Facebook beat cray cray. So then you have that. God Bless America with the glitter foam sheet. The cute little jingle bells tied on with a piece of twine. And then I'm just going to add some hot glue to the back portion of that glitter foam sheet tag. And right in the center where our tinsel is. Add it there. And hold it, hold it, hold it. Living and dining room. Raymond, totally feel your pain. I know, Tina. I don't know what Facebook is doing. It just keeps showing that you've joined the same people over and over and over. Facebook has lost its marbles. I don't know. You guys know I allowed it to do an update on my app the other day, and now it took my tool away for flipping, to do the mirror image. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Okay, guys. This one's done. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. Christy, look how cute. See, it showed me Raymond just joined again. He's here. He's here. Raymond, I feel your pain. I think you've heard me say this story when we restored the historic home we bought to open as a B&B. I painted almost every day for 6 months. It was 3,800 square foot. Y'all, many of you asked, so I put the Zillow link on my business page the other day. I think Sunday, after Christy and I were live Sunday. People were asking, so I put the Zillow link so they could see. Do you love it, Christy? I love it because it's a baby one. It's a little baby one. It's itty bitty. So you guys, you can incorporate all of you all that have stamps and dies from paper crafting. You certainly can incorporate all of them into your fake bakes. Next, I'm going to stamp like an actual image, like a lollipop or something. Next week, I'm going to do it, guys, and show you how you could do it right on clay. That'll open up a whole new world again, just like Christy opened up the world with the napkins and decoupage. Now, this was pattern paper for scrapbooking and card making. This wasn't a napkin, so you definitely can use things from your stash if you don't have napkins. Thank you. Yeah, I love the little size. It's very little. I don't have one of those discs. They are back there with projects on them, so you can compare, but it's definitely a smaller size. It's like 4 inches. And I think see, Raymond just joined for the 3rd time. I know he's been here the whole time. Okay, that's number 1. Let's go on to number 2. I'll set it right here. I think it came out cute, guys. I think it came out cute. All right, number 2, we're using this ice cream cone. Oh, okay, Shelby. Okay, I know you have the kids. So I appreciate you popping in and hanging out. And again, Shelby, thank you for reaching out with the invite. I really appreciate it. I told you, whenever my schedule allows, if you have an opening, I'd love to help out because you guys know I just love to craft and share. All right, we're going to use this one from Michelle. All right, so for this one, guys, I took one of those canvas frames, the smallest ones from the Dollar Tree, okay? On the front, I decoupaged another piece of pattern paper from my stash. It's Doodlebug Design. I used to carry this particular one. I don't have this pattern anymore. I have some Doodlebug paper and stickers and stuff left, but not a lot. Although I just got an email from them this morning. They just showed me what their new summer line releasing July 1st is, and I think I have to buy it and offer it, guys. It's so cute. It's so cute. It has flamingos, Raymond. It has flamingos and palm trees. Oh my God, it's so cute. So I used the glossy Mod Podge, again, from the Dollar Tree, and just Mod Podged a piece of pattern paper onto one of those smallest little frames from the Dollar Tree. If you didn't want to Mod Podge it, you could glue it on. You could use tacky glue and just glue it on. But I liked that shiny look. That's the look I was going for. All right, and I went ahead and made one of the ice cream cones ahead of time from Michelle. All right, so for this one, we're going to use some of these white rhinestones, and I'm going to just kind of follow the line of the scoops. I'm gonna add the glue, and I'll hold it up and show you guys, okay? I just added the glue and followed the squiggly lines of the scoops, okay? I'm gonna take my glue brush and just even it out a little so there aren't any big glops of glue. Just even it out a little. As it dries, it'll all blend in, but you don't want any huge glops. Okay. That looks good. Okay. All right, so we'll get our white. Hi, Ginger. How are you? Let me show you what we made. We're on to project number 2, but we just made this sparkly and fun teeny weeny mini lollipop. Glitter foam sheet on the back, yarn around the edge, and pattern paper on the front. Sparkly for the 4th of July. So cute. And now we're making another one. Something different. We're doing 3 projects with ice cream cones, but all 3 of them are going to be a little bit different. To give you guys ideas, you can make 1 or 2 of them or all 3. And if you make them, share it with me. I'd love to see. How yours turn out. All right, so this one I'm adding some of the white rhinestones just along the little squiggle lines. I'm just following the squiggle lines of the scoop. And there's 1 scoop. Now we'll do the 2nd scoop. Yeah, Carly had Sam check in on me because they saw I was at the pool this morning, and Sam reached out and she's like, we all would just want to check in on you, make sure you didn't fall asleep at the pool after drinking too many cocktails or whatever. It had me cracking up. I was like about to pee my pants. Like, yeah, I abstained from my painkillers because I knew I had to come home and go live and do some work. But this evening, that's a different story. Thank you, Shelby. Thank you. Shelby, you saw I had the 2 bunnies that I got from you when you did the guest designer spot for Paper Sweeties. I had them back here like all spring, and I finally took my spring stuff down. But I have a walk-in closet in my bedroom, and I have a dresser in there, and I have bunnies and Beatrix Potter things on the dresser that were in my boys' nursery when they were babies. I just can't bear to get rid of them. So the decor on my dresser is bunnies and Beatrix Potter. And those 2 bunnies that I got from you, I put on my dresser in my closet with my other bunnies, because I couldn't bear to put them away. They're so cute. The pink ones, the 2 little sisters, Holden and the little babies in pajamas, the little baby one. Yes, Ginger. Yeah, I was saying I love to go to the pool in the mornings because at least ours is quieter. I was sitting and talking to one of the ladies there, and she had a 2-year-old with her. It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Isn't it sparkly and pretty, guys? And there was one other daddy there, and he had like a 15-month-old there with him and me. That's all that was there. But in the afternoons, it gets wild. All right, guys, another little cherry that I made with mold ahead of time, a silicone mold. Yeah, that's when I That's when I like to sit out too, because it's warm, but it's not excruciating. And June, July, and August here in the afternoons, it's just, you almost have to like stay in the water because it's so hot. And then it sprinkled. I got home, it sprinkled. We covered the golf cart up because we saw it was gonna rain. And now it looks like it's trying to clear a little bit. Oops, I didn't hold it, guys. You didn't have me say hold it. All right, ready? We're gonna do that again. You saw the cherry just popped right off. All right, ready? Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Beth. Hi, Ramona. And I apologize if you guys were here. Facebook just keeps telling me that you're joining. BP books when my kids were young. I don't want to give them to my kids. BP. What is BP? What is BP? I'm having mind block. AAA. Look at how cute, you guys. Look. Little sparkle and just fun, right? Sparkle and fun. All right. And I got another one of the little satin trim flowers with the pearls and the rhinestone. Hi, Lori. Welcome. We're going to add it. And I'm going to do the two glues again. Oh, Beatrix Potter. Duh. I just said that. Yeah. Yeah. I kept all my Beatrix Potter from my kids' nursery. And as a matter of fact, when we had the B&B, I did each of the rooms a different theme. One was a golf theme. That was the Pinehurst room. One was floral, kind of antique Victorian. That was the Carthage room. One was beachy. That was the Cameron room. And then one was pink and Beatrix Potter. And that was the Cameron room. Did I say? Aberdeen, Pinehurst, Carthage, and Cameron. Those were the little towns surrounding us. I named each of the guest rooms after one of the little towns surrounding us. Look how cute, you guys. You guys, sometimes I tend to hold the things up too close to the camera and it gets blurry. So if it's blurry, tell me. But see how sparkly that is? It's so sparkly and fun. Okay, I'm gonna leave that and let that dry for just a second. We're gonna come back to our frame from my stash, from some of my Doodlebug stickers. I pulled this Silver America sticker, okay? It's just a sticker. Peel it off. It's from Doodlebug. Like I said, I used to carry a lot of Doodlebug in my shop when I was doing more paper crafting. I had a she shed when we had the B&B. The girls would come every first Saturday of the month and all day day crop, and then they would shop in the she shed. I just added it to the bottom. Sparkly and fun. Okay, and then I did the same thing, guys, where I die cut on white cardstock using the Sweet Borders dies. I die cut using white cardstock, and then I stamped Land That I Love using the Summer Vibes stamp set, okay? And then I did the same thing with this. I just laid it on top and cut it a little bit bigger all the way around so it will act as a border. And I did it with silver glitter foam sheet this time, okay? This one, yes, I'm getting my spacing. This is gonna go up here. So I'm gonna trim a little bit off this end here. This end right here. I'm gonna trim it down just a little, not too much, because I wanna leave room to paper punch the hole and put the twine through. So I just trimmed like that much off, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing to the glitter foam sheet. It's telling me that y'all are joining, and I know y'all have been here the whole time. So, Facebook has lost its mind. All right, and I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the previous. Add just a tiny little bit of hot glue just to the edge of our tag that says Land That I Love, okay? I thought this sentiment was perfect with us adding the America sticker. So it's like America, land that I love. And it was perfect. All right, and I'm gonna put that right on the end, just like we did with the previous one, guys. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Let that hot glue dry for just a couple of seconds. We're gonna get our paper punch, come back in, and does this say what size it is on here? It's Miguel, it's from Hobby Lobby, most likely. I don't know. But it's not the smallest. It's a good size too. Poke a hole just to get twine through. And this is really fine twine. All right, so I'm gonna take the paper punch, center it, poke a hole through, so we have something to string on. All right, I made another little bow just with ribbons from my stash and some of that sparkle tinsel stuff. So cute. We're gonna add it over here in the upper corner. I'm just moving, I used a tiny little zip tie to hold all my pieces together. So I was wiggling that zip tie around so it would lay flat. Add some hot glue to the back. And we're gonna add it up here to the corner. And we're gonna hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Give it a few seconds to dry. I know y'all are, every time you glue stuff now, I know if you're not saying it, you're thinking that. You're like, dang, Debbie. Oh my gosh. Get out of my head. All right, and on this one, I think I'm just going to add, do I want to add 2 jingle bells? I'm just going to add 1 jingle bell because I cut some of that off the top. We don't have as much room to work with as we did with the previous one. So I'm going to come back to my twine, cut a little piece, even the ends out. Thread the loopy end through your little hole that you punched, like that, okay? Then just bring your loose tails up and put them through, okay? So makes you a little tag. And then we're gonna thread the 1 jingle bell through the twine. Y'all, I told you, they broke ground on the lot next to us, so we're getting a neighbor, which I'm not 100% happy about because I've loved having it just empty lot on both sides of me, elbow room, but now we're gonna be getting a neighbor months from now, but eventually. They broke ground this week, and when I came back from the pool today, the cement trucks were here, 2 of them, and they poured all the foundation, and then it rained. It didn't pour though. I told my husband, he's like, that's okay, that's just a light sprinkle, it's okay. If it poured on the concrete, that would not be good. All right, guys, then you have that. Look how cute. I mean, these are cute just to put on little presents and little gift bags. So cute. All right, I'm gonna even my little bunny ears out. And then when I'm happy with them, I'm gonna tie another knot so it holds it and they don't get messed up, okay? All right, then we'll come in back to our bow, and I'm gonna glue it right there in the center. Everyone still following me? Put a little hot glue on the back, and this will help hide that zip tie that I used to hold all of this cuteness together. So I'm kind of moving my tinsel, and we'll lay that right in there, and we will hold it, hold it, hold it, hold. I wish Maricela was here. She says it with me every time. She says it with me every time. All right, and then you can fluff your ribbon. Fluff your little bow. Super cute. This would be cute just like that, but don't forget we have our ice cream cone. Let's go ahead and add it. Super glue on the back. Who's gonna give these projects a try, guys? So fun and so cute. All right, we'll add our ice cream cone right onto our canvas. Push it down and hold it for a few seconds. Let that super glue do its thing. Oh, you guys, this is so cute. Put this on my tiered tray on one of the little wood stands that I have in my shop. So cute, so cute. Okay, guys, there we be. There we be. You hear the jingle bell? Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine, Albert. You know what, guys? Since I only did the one jingle bell, I pulled these from my stash. I used to carry these in my shop, but I believe they are all sold out. I've been offering them on my live sales half price. But like I said, Doodlebug just sent me an email yesterday with the newest line they're releasing for summer. Right, Tina? So cute. They're releasing for summer, July 1st, and I feel like I need to get it, guys. It's so stinking cute. It has flamingos. These are called Doodle Pops. There's 3D stickers, and I feel like I want to add one of these little firecrackers. I think I want to do the blue one. I think I want to add this blue. Look at how cute, you guys. If I added these back to my shop, would you guys buy them? The summer ones, they're summery, flamingos, palm trees, oceans, sea animals. It's a really cute line. It's a really cute line. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna include this firecracker. I'm just trying to decide where I want to put it though, guys. Where do I want to add it? I need to hold it up. Thank you, Jennifer. If I got their new summer line, if I got some of their pattern papers and some of their Doodle Pop stickers, do you think you guys would be interested in stuff like that? Oh yeah, that's cute, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. It's sticky on the back, but like sticky to stick to pattern paper or cardstock. I don't think it would stick permanently to this little situation here. So I'm adding super glue on the back of it so it sticks to this bow situation permanently. I'm just holding it for a little bit. You guys, that's super cute. That's super cute. I love that. And I'll put it on a little stand on my tiered tray on my dining table. Super cute, right, guys? I love it. All right, could we add one to our lollipop? Let's see. I feel like we could. I have these ice cream cone ones too. Or should I just, since the top is ice cream, maybe I should just add the firecrackers. Let's see this little one. This little one. Let's see. I don't know, it's red next to the red jingle bells. I might not like the red against the red. No, I don't like the red against the red. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. This one is red and white stripe with the blue top. Let's try. Super cute, right, Triple A? Super cute. Yeah, you guys, yeah. I like it. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. I got them. So we're doing it. Super glue, hot glue on the back. Like I said, they're stickers, so they're sticky, but like sticky to stick to cardstock. If you want it permanently added to something fake bake like this, you're gonna want to reinforce it with hot glue. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Super cute, right, AAA? Super cute. Yanira says that. Super cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. That was a good choice because I just noticed the hearts are red and white stripes and now the firecracker is red and white stripes. I'm loving these, you guys. I'm loving them so much. So there's what we've made so far. There's that one with the firecracker we added. Super cute. All of the things, guys, right? Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, AAA. Super cute. I can't decide which one I like better. Which one do you guys like better? The lollipop or the canvas? Super cute. All right, and then I have one more in mind to work on. How are we on time? Okay, I'm okay. And this one, I didn't know 100% what I want to do with it. I think I might want to create it and then add it to one of the larger lollipop rounds. I think. I don't know. I don't know. So I didn't do all of the things because I wasn't sure. Okay? No need to decide. You like them both. That's good. All right. So out of some blue foam clay and the Splat cookie cutter a lot of us have from See My 3D Prints, I cut it out a couple of days ago and I was flipping it and let it dry. Okay? Thank you, Miss Sam. Thank you so much. And then this is the third one of Michelle's little cookie cutters. This is the one that had the 3 separate pieces. So I rolled the foam clay out, cut it out with a cookie cutter, and then I rolled it on an impression mat to make the waffle pattern, okay? And then I cut the blue piece out and I pieced that on top of the cone, you see, on top. And then I cut 2 of the white pieces out. You probably could just roll your white clay thicker, but I rolled all my clay the same thickness, so I needed 2 of them. You see, because I put that blue piece over this piece, not on top of, I needed something on the back to fill that gap and make it so it wouldn't be like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? If I had put this blue piece on top of the ice cream cone, I could have just put the white scoop on top of the blue piece. But because I put the blue piece layered, like I wanted it 3D. I guess that's what I'm trying to explain. So you see it's 3D. Then I had to cut 2 layers of the white scoop in order to support that blue piece. Oh my gosh, that was way too difficult for me to explain. Okay, so this, and then we have some little pieces too. So on this one, I pulled out my Pina Colada sweet glitter, and we're going to glitter the top of this with some Pina Colada sweet glitter. Priscilla, you like them both? Yeah. They are going to decorate my tiered tray on my dining table for July. When I take my watermelon stuff down, then I will put my Patriotic stuff up. All right, and I'm being careful just to get the glue on my white scoop, guys. Being careful to not get it on the blue. If I do, it's not the end of the world, but just trying to be careful with the glue. And then we're gonna take some Pina Colada. Yum. You guys know I named all of my sweet glitter colors after cocktails. What does that say about me? What does that say about me? Oh my gosh. It's Pina Colada. And my sweet glitter mixes are super chunky, guys. So I'm holding it right over the bag so the excess falls right into the bag. Going over it a couple of times so it gets good coverage. Fan brush. Oopsie. Fan brush. Just wiggle off some of the white overspray they got on the blue. Look how sparkly and fun that is, guys. You see, it has the chunky bits of confetti in there. Sparkle. Hi, Wendy. Sweet lady. Let me show you. We're on our third project for today. Let me show you the first two. We made a mini, teeny weeny lollipop. And this is a foam disc I got from Hobby Lobby. It's not the larger, the 6-inch Dollar Tree size. It's smaller. I put white glitter foam sheet on the back, yarn on the edges, and then that's Doodlebug pattern paper. I decoupaged on, put the rhinestones, and made that cute little ice cream cone out of foam clay. And then we stamped the sentiment, God Bless America, using this stamp set from my shop. And then we die cut the tag using the Sweet Borders die set from my shop. And that's how we made that situation. If you don't have a die cutting machine, you can just use the stamp and stamp it and then fussy cut it with scissors. Throw it on the floor Friday. Is that Carly's motto? So we made that one. And then after that, we made this one on one of those canvases from the Dollar Tree. Another ice cream cone for tiered tray decor. And this one says America, and then we stamped Land That I Love. This is a sticker, and then we stamped Land That I Love. Hey, Carly. Those are the two that we've made so far. That's how far we've gotten so far. I'm working on Patriotic, so I'll have some things to add to my tier tray when I take my watermelon stuff off. All right, now we're working on project number 3. So we added the pina colada sweet glitter to the top of this little ice cream cone. And these cutters are from our friend Michelle, the crafty ma'am. And then on the bottom, you guys, I was torn. I was either gonna add some cherry old-fashioned, or I was gonna add the patriotic mix. And I think I'm gonna do the patriotic mix and then maybe add some of the cherry old-fashioned to our splat, okay? Choices, guys, choices. All right, I'm gonna come back in with some tacky glue onto just that blue scoop portion. Okay, maybe a little bit more because these are sprinkles. You don't have to do as much glue if you're doing glitter, but if you're doing sprinkles, you want to make sure you have enough. Hi, Maritza. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Donna. Hi, Rita. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you, Jess. Thank you. Jess, you and I will have to surf Pinterest and come up with some cute ideas for July. Okay, so the tacky glue, and I'm using clear, guys, in case any bit of it shows through. The tacky glue is on the blue. There's Maricela. Maricela, I missed you. I had 3 or 4 opportunities. I'm like, where is Maricela? I was saying, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and you weren't there. I was missing you. All right, I think what I'm gonna do, because we have the parchment down, is I'm just going to sprinkle it on and let it do its thing. And let it stick wherever it wants to stick. I'm putting it on very liberal, very chunky, and let it stick. There's everything in this mix too, guys. Everything but the kitchen sink. There's glitter, and stars, and sequins, and clay jimmies, and clay American flags. There's blue glitter, red glitter, silver glitter, clear glitter, white pearls, confetti circles, I mean, I don't know when to stop, y'all, when I'm making my mixes. They are super chunky, super chunky. I want to let this sit for a minute. So let's move on to something else. And let's let this sit. Let's let this sit. Y'all, it is Big Rock in our area. Big Rock is a ginormous, Maricela, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Try closing it out and coming back in, you know. Big Rock is a huge fishing tournament in our area. Oh, Shelby, you buy this stuff and then you don't make them? You say, oh, I love that, I want to make it, and you don't? I do a lot of that too. And then I'll buy something and then I'll find it like a month later. I'm like, what was this for? What did I buy this for? Totally. If I don't write it down, it goes out. All right, this one, again, guys, I die cut that cute stitched tag shape using the die. If you don't have a die machine, you could just stamp the shape and use scissors to cut it out. And then I took the Summer Vibes stamp set from my shop and stamped Summer Vibes in there. And then this one I pre-trimmed before I came on live. And I did the same thing like we did with the others, this time with red glitter foam sheet. Okay, we're gonna attach our stamped tag to the red glitter foam sheet like we did with the previous ones. And when I'm happy with the placement, Maricela, I'm going to hold it, hold it, hold it. Ooh, that hot glue is hot. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hi, Robin. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a great Friday, right? So then you have a layered tag, just like the others we made. And like I said, I didn't know where I was going to go with this one. I pulled a little white satin flower from my stash with the white pearls and the rhinestone. And I was just going to maybe attach this onto the end. Since I didn't make a bow for this particular situation, because I don't 100% know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if I want to make like a larger lollipop and attach it on a lollipop, or maybe add it to the front of a little mini cake. I don't know. I don't know. It will evolve. It'll come to me, but since we tied the other two ones on, this one I wasn't going to. All right, so we have our splat. We have our little stamped tag. And let's see our ice cream cone now. It should have done its thing and stuck to the glue. So I'm just gonna tip it, get my fan brush, fan off any wayward pieces that are not cooperating. And then carefully push them down, any of the pieces that are standing up. Tweezers, tweezers. All right, and then one of the confetti circles, you probably can't pick it up on camera. It's laying flat right in the middle, and it looks like an open spot. It's not. There's a clear confetti circle right there. I don't like how that looks. So I'm going to take one of the little clay American flags and try to get some glue on the back of it and put it right over that iridescent confetti circle, just because it looks like a big, huge open spot. It's not, but it looks like it. All right, that's much better. That's much better. Okay, super cute, super cute. All right, let me get this stuff back in the bag, back in the hot tub with its friends, so we don't spill any of it. It is precious like gold. And those pearls just decided they wanted to be in a timeout. Be in a timeout. 3 little pearls. Okay. Put this over here. All right, so like I said, I don't really have an idea for this, 100%. I'm thinking that I was gonna add that like that, and then put our tag over here. And the cherry on top. And then like I said, I tipped over my super glue. Not good, because it was open. All right, I'm gonna put it out of my way so I don't tip it over. Patched, what patch? Leave to go get a patch. What kind of a patch? Ma'am. I have another cherry. I might add a couple of cherries to the top of this. All right, Maricela, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. I put that one off to the side. Let me get my other one. I had a spare one just in case. I think this is a 2-cherry ice cream cone. 2 cherries. Why not? We got it. Why not, guys, right? Why not? More is more in my fake baking world. I'll bring it down on my table. I'm gonna butt them right up against each other and hold it, pull patch for the hole in her pull. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Super cute with the 2 cherries, guys. Super cute, right? All right, let's go ahead and attach our little ice cream cone to our splat. Bring my super, love your things you make. Turn out so, oh, Cheryl, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone who's taken the time to pop in. I know Fridays can be hectic. So thank you to everyone. I appreciate you visiting with me. And again, thank you to Shelby and all the Friday Fabulous Fakers for inviting me to fill in today. Guest design. I have had a blast. It's been so fun. Ideas, guys. Ideas for this. What would you do with it? Hi, Lucille. How are you? What would you, I just have to glue this on, and then for now it's done. What would you do with it? Would you add it onto a lollipop? Or since I already made a lollipop, would you add it onto a mini cake? What would you do? Hot glue onto this, guys, because it's the fabric flower, and I'm just going to try to wing it and stick it on with the hot glue and not use any super glue. What would you put this on, guys? What would you put this on, or what would you like to see me put this on? She's back. We're doing it, Maricela. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. This came out adorable, guys, but I don't know what I want to put it on. I need to put it on something. What? Hold it, hold it. I even have my husband saying it too now. It's just, he's like, you're in my, get out of my head. You're in my head. He was helping me with something in the garage last week. And I had him opening up a bag for me. And he started, hold it, hold it, hold it. I'm like, what did you say? What did you say? All right, these are my 3 projects. Lollipop would be cute. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Priscilla. But I already have this lollipop. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it and add it to my tiered tray. I don't know if I want like multiple lollipops or if I want to put it on something else. What else would you put this on, you guys? All of you crafty girls. This little splat with the ice cream cone and the little tag that says summer vibes. What would you put it on? Nikki, what would you put this on? Besides the front of a lollipop, it would have to be one of the larger ones. One of the regular size from the Dollar Tree. Because this would be too big for this little one. See how it's too big? So I love how this one. Make a magnet? Oh, you could. A red, white, and blue mini cake. That's what I'm thinking, Albert. I think I made that little mini watermelon one with the flowers on top. I feel like I should make a little mini patriotic one and put that splat on it. A big macaron. That's a cute idea, Wendy. I like that. I like that. It's so adorable. Oh, there's a little piece of something in there. It looks like a little piece of blue glitter. It was in one of the little waffle crevices. That's too, guys, why I made the ice cream cones ahead of time and let them dry a little bit. So I knew I was going to be adding the sprinkles and the glitter, and it's just so much easier to work with your pieces when they're dry a little bit. Magnet and hang it on the fridge, yeah. Thinking I want it on as part of my tiered tray display. So I like the mini cake idea. I like the macaron cookie idea. I don't know. I guess I'll have to hit Pinterest, try to come up with some ideas. Well, what do you think, guys? What do you think? My 3 little mini patriotics. So I feel like this upcoming week, I'll be making some more patriotic stuff. Thank you, Shelby. Busted canvas. That's a cute idea, too. That's a cute idea. It's rare that I have something. Stand it on the tiered tray. Now, that's an idea, Beth. It totally would go in one of the little wooden stands that I have on my site. And it would be cute just like that. I don't even really have to add it onto anything. It's cute standalone. Cute standalone. I love it so much. Thank you, Linda. Yep. So there's our mini. For those that are just hopping on and joining now, there's our mini lollipop. We did the back with a glitter foam sheet, the sides with some of that chunky chenille yarn, and then the front, I decoupaged a piece of cardstock pattern paper on the front that was patriotic. We added a cute foil straw for the stick, covered the wooden dowel. We made a nosegay with 3 different kinds of ribbon and a tag that says God Bless America, through a tag of glitter foam sheet in there. And then the cute little ice cream cone, we added some diamond dust and a cherry and a cute little satin flower, some jingle bells on the tag, and that cute little firecracker sticker. And then the second thing we made was this little canvas. It's one of the mini canvases from the Dollar Tree. Again, I decoupaged some pattern paper on it, used an America silver sticker from my stash from Doodlebug Design, made another tag, America Land That I Love, made another little nosegay with some ribbon, a jingle bell twine, and another little firecracker sticker. And that cute ice cream cone, we added rhinestones and a cherry and another little satin flower too. On a mirror, that would be cute to get a little mini mirror from the Dollar Tree and add it. And then there's the third little project we made. A little foam clay splat with another different shape ice cream cone. We added pina colada sweet glitter and patriotic sprinkle mix, both from my shop. And on this tag, we stamped summer vibes. Added some cherries, super cute. So I have a start to my patriotic stuff, guys. I have a start. I have 3 minutes left. Ginger from Glitzy Creations by Ginger is up after me at 3:30. So we'll hop over and see what she has planned to share with us today. And then after that is my sweet friend, Michelle from The Crafty Ma'am. She's the one that made these ice cream cone cutters, guys. That one and that one and this one. I got them all from Michelle. I'm obsessed with them. What size are the ice cream cutters, Cheryl? This one is 3 inches. This one is 4 inches. And this one is, you can make it bigger because you could put more scoops on top of each other. I only put the 1.5 scoops, and how I did mine, it's 4 inches as well. Oh, thank you, Priscilla. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. That's all I have for today. Again, thank you, Shelby. I appreciate the invite. Thank you to all the Friday Fabulous Fakers. Sending prayers to Sam. Her move is coming up next week. I don't envy you, Sam. We did that last year. It's a lot. And especially you're moving out of state. It's a lot. And prayers to Teresa. Hope she feels better soon. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thanks to everyone who joined me. If you're watching on the replay, leave me a comment, #replay, so I know you were here. If you have a question, if I missed it, feel free to private message me. And again, thanks to everyone for hanging out with me for a little bit. And Michelle's going to be up at 5 o'clock, right, Michelle? Sharing something that you won't want to miss. All right, guys, we'll head over to see Ginger next. Have a great rest of your Friday, an amazing weekend, and I'll be back Monday at 2 p.m. for the Pink Frosting Divas. Till next time, guys, be sweet. Thank you.